I'm just going to really quickly show you how to search for images on Google. So I'm at google.com right now, and I'm going to search for an image of a mountain because I want to bring this into Photoshop. So I search for mountain, and then I'm going to go over and click on images. And now we can use this search tools option and get more options. So when working with images in Photoshop, we want large images. So you can either click right here where it says large, or you can customize it even more and say larger than, and say, let's try that one, larger than 1024 by 768. Now we notice how they're filtering differently here. Now you can go over and decide on the color. You could say you wanted full color. You could say you wanted black and white. You could change this and say you just wanted a green mountain. Or you could say that you just wanted a blue mountain. And you'll notice how these give you different options here. I'll change that back to any color. And then you can come over and you can say type. So you could say photo, and this will just give you photographs. Or say you wanted to do clip art. You could click on clip art there, or say you wanted an animated image. So then that will give you different options. You'd usually just want to leave that alone, but it's good to know that it's there. Same with this one. This is time. You can decide when you want the image. So this one was posted 5 hours ago, 6 hours ago. You'd usually just want to leave it alone, but it's good to know as well. And then when working with images in Photoshop, usage rights are really important because you don't want to be using other people's images that you don't have the rights to use. So you can choose either labeled for reuse with modification, labeled for reuse with non-commercial reuse, and then you could say labeled for non-commercial reuse with modification. If you are using this for a commercial project, you'd only want to use these top two. But if you don't plan on using your project for any kind of commercial purposes, you can use any of these 4 options. And then you can go over to more tools, and this is really helpful because here I can't tell how big these images are unless I hover over them. So if you go to more tools, show sizes, it will give you the sizes right down there so that you don't have to hover over them. That's just something handy to know. And then you could say clear, and this just starts the whole thing over again. And then I'll show you just really quickly how to save images. So let's say that I want to save an image, and I'm going to go back to large just so it's a high quality image. And this looks nice. I'll use this mountain. So you'll come into this screen and then click on View Image here. And this is nice because you can see how big the image really is by clicking, and you can see that that's going to be a nice large image. And then I'll right click and click Save Image As. And you'll want to give this a good name. So Mountain 1 is fine. Usually you'd want to customize the name a little bit more, but then you can choose where you'd want it. So I would say classes, and let's put this in the 111 class, and then you can say save here, and now I know exactly where that image is going to be so that I can bring it into Photoshop.